Hello and welcome to the Grueling Truth Network. I'm Joe Spillman, and this is your top 5 best bets for the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway. Before we get started, I want to remind you that the Grueling Truth is powered by betting.net. Betting.net is your best bet for finding online casinos and sportsbooks that's right for you. Let's get into the top 5 best bets for the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway. Chaseelliot finally got his first win of the season at Dover this past Sunday. And I'm sure the number 9 team feels like a huge weight has been lifted off their shoulders as they head into this weekend's race. This is Throwback Weekend at Darlington Raceway, one of the oldest continuous tracks on the NASCAR circuit, and is affectionately known by race fans worldwide as the Lady in Black or the Track Too Tough to Tame. Darlington is a 1.3-mile egg-shaped track that will give some of the world's best drivers all they can handle. For this week's top 5, I look at crafty veterans who have historically run well at Darlington in their careers. Although I do believe there is room for some new blood to make an impact this weekend. While Darlington doesn't meet the definition of a super speedway by today's standards, some in the racing world look at it as the grandfather of the modern super speedway, with its long straightaways and its high bank turns. So don't be surprised to see the likes of a Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric, or Chase Briscoe competing for a win this weekend. Let's get into the top 5. For this weekend's top 5, like I said, we're going to look at some crafty veterans, and the first driver is going to be Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is once again the Vegas odds makers' favorite for this Sunday's race at Darlington. However, Larson being the favorite is not without reason. Larson has finished second in his last 3 Cup races at Darlington, and in 8 career starts there, he has 5 top 3 finishes. If Larson can run a clean race and stay out of trouble, look for him to finish strong, possibly taking home his second checkered flag of the season. Larson is plus 500 to win, plus 150 to finish in the top 3, and plus 140 to finish in the top 5. The second driver in the top 5 this week may come as a little surprise to some, but Kevin Harvick has 28 starts at Darlington with 812 laps led and 3 wins. 2 of Harvick's 3 wins at the track came just 2 years ago in 2020. Although Harvick has struggled with speed this year, Darlington is a track that highlights driver ability, and I believe Harvick is still one of the best all-around drivers in the sport. Darlington might be one of Harvick's best chances for a win this season. Harvick is plus 1,600 to win, plus 450 to finish in the top 3, and plus 200 to finish in the top 5. A win by Harvick can mean a big payout for those who choose to bet on him. Moving on to our third driver this week in the top 5, it's going to be Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex is one of those crafty veterans who still has a lot left in the tank. Truex won last year's May race at Darlington, and I look for him to finish well this week. If Truex can avoid mistakes like last week when he spun himself out on the last turn, I look for a strong finish out of him and possibly a win on Sunday. Truex is plus 700 to win, plus 175 to finish in the top 3, and minus 125 to finish in the top 5. Even with Kyle Busch's cryptic messages about possibly leaving JGR Racing next year, Kyle Busch has 20 Cup starts in his career at Darlington, and although he has managed to take home the checkered flag only once in 2008, he has come away with 4 top 3 finishes and 14 top 10s. Look for Busch to run another strong race this weekend, and don't be surprised if he collects his second checkered flag of the 2022 season. Kyle Busch is plus 1,000 to win, plus 250 to finish in the top 3, and plus 125 to finish in the top 5. Rounding out our top 5 this week is Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin is not having a very good 2022 season other than his one win at Richmond a couple weeks ago. However, Hamlin has done exceptionally well at Darlington in his 19 Cup starts with 4 wins, 2 of which came in the last 2 years. Hamlin also has 11 top 5 finishes at the track. And if Hamlin can overcome the suspensions of his pit crew and his crew chief from their tire mishaps leaving the pits last Sunday, look for him to be in contention at the end of the race. Hamlin is plus 800 to win, plus 200 to finish in the top 3, and plus 100 to finish in the top 5. This has been your top 5 best bets for the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway this Sunday. Thank you for watching, and before we leave, I want to remind you again that the Grueling Truth is powered by betting.net. Betting.net is your best bet for finding an online casino or sportsbook that's right for you.